Alright everybody, this is Project Cars, my first video of gameplay. I did this while the game was still downloading. Glad that PlayStation 4 allows you to play the game, or a portion of the game, while it's still loading up. As I tap this guy, and I'm going to tap this other blue car here too. The three of us are going to go sideways into this corner. Anyway, so this is the first race that it starts you out on in a solo race in this game. It's the Dubai Autodrome, and the car is a P30 LMP1, rear-wheel drive, somewhere in the neighborhood of just shy of 600 horsepower. As I let the back end go loose a little bit there out of that corner, and that's something I wanted to touch on, how realistic this game is. There's three games that I guess you could compare for racing games. There's Need for Speed, this out on PlayStation 4. Drive Club came out, what, a month ago, 2 months ago? And then this game just came out today, the day that I'm recording this. And this game, you would definitely put it in the category of Gran Turismo. It is a full-on simulator, no holds barred. The realism in this game is not to be messed with. With that said, there's three settings that you are able to choose from at the beginning when you first load the game in. I guess you could call them difficulty levels. There's rookie, amateur, and professional. I chose amateur. I've played some racing games. I like racing. I've gone to K1 Speed and run the go-karts around the track. It's fun as heck. But, so amateur, it looked like a level I could get myself into, and it took me a little while. I did 4 races on this track, one in the wet, and racing in this game in the rain is no joke. With over 500 horsepower, this car breaks loose in the corners at the slightest touch of the acceleration, or accelerator. So, I don't think I'll be racing in the wet or with any moisture on the road, for that matter, for a little while until I get used to the game, get myself dialed in, get the controls dialed in, all that kind of stuff. But I just want to share my initial thoughts of this game. It is awesome. The graphics are freaking phenomenal. The sound is phenomenal. The controls are definitely pretty close to real, as far as I know. I did start out a career before I had to go to work. I started out with the karting, racing the go-karts around. I'm not a big fan of it at this point. It's definitely not comparable to actually racing a go-kart in real life. So I don't know, maybe they just added that as a cool little quirky game, like a mini game, I don't know. Yeah, definitely gonna be throwing some more racing vids up on the channel. I'd love to get some of you guys racing with me multiplayer. I did one multiplayer in a GP race, and it was interesting, but like any multiplayer, it's more fun when you get your buddies and your pals that are online playing with you. And that's the whole point of the channel anyway, is to share our videos and our gameplay together so we can see all the crazy stuff that we did anyhow. So I'll leave you guys with a little bit of commentary on what's left of this race here. Going into the final lap here, and coming around these corners, it's so epic, this race game. And coming into the final corner here before the last straight, and I actually pull off an epic win here. I already did do a 2-car pass going into a corner. One more thing is you can set the AI's difficulty level as well. This is just default 50% because I'm such a noob to this game that I just wanted to see how hard they were and how much of a challenge it was for me to race with other cars. So with that said, here is me passing up P2, going into P1 and pulling off the epic win. Love it. This game's great. Like I said, hopefully some of you guys will get it and be able to race with me, against me, whatever. See you later.